Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I just realized I didn't have my cam on. Hello. Anyways, today, everybody, we're ranking Mega Tokens for the Mega Hunt, for the Hunt Mega Edition. All 25 have been found. Now we got all the accessories, and now it's time for me to officially rank them. So straight off the bat, SpongeBob Simulator. This was actually pretty good. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that easy. Well, it was a little bit easy, but still. Oh, next up is... Let me see here. Alright, I just gotta find it here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the one I just used. For some reason, it doesn't have them in the correct order on the thumbnail. But anyway, next up on the list is Untitled Tag Game. This one, I really love the story, so it's the GOAT. Pressure, it's kind of difficult. Let's see if I can find it here. It was kind of bad, if I'm being honest. But that's because of me. But that's because of me. That's because of me. It's because I'm not good at the game, so I'll give it an alright. Next up on the list is Chain. Chain. It was god awful. Oh, it was so laggy. Some of the parts were so hard. The final part with the bowler thing, it was difficult AF, bro. AF. Anyways, next up is Rivals. That's Gunfight Infection, Arsenal. Here we go, Rivals. It's alright. The boss fight was kind of difficult though. Clip it. This one was actually not that hard. It was actually pretty good. You had to equip old avatar accessories from Roblox, and then use those to collect the cameras. Pretty simple. Anyways, next up is World Zero. Here it is. Is World Zero. To get the Mega Token, you have to get 3 crystals and then do like a little puzzle. It was pretty much the GOAT right there, so I really enjoyed it. The next up on the list is Dusty Trip. Dusty Trip was actually pretty good as well. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go, Dusty Trip. The GOAT. No, the boss fight was not that hard. Or you had to collect portal pieces. It was a little bit difficult to get them up there and stuff, but it was still pretty good. And Gunfight Infection, straight up awful, dude. Like you know how much of a pain it was to get all the letters that you needed to get the Mega Token? It was so hard, especially with the bots and stuff, dude. So, straight up awful. Next up is Basketball Legends. I'm going to put it in alright, because it's a basketball game. I'm not good at basketball, so yeah. Next up is Metro Life, I believe this next one is. Yeah, Metro Life. It was actually good, pretty good. You have to find code numbers and stuff off on the map that you get after you talk to the mayor and stuff, and then you have to help some people around the city to collect the map, and then find the code, burn the save, you get a pedestal, and then you get the token. Pretty simple. Next up is Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen was actually the GOAT. Well, it was actually not that hard, honestly. My aunt's dog stretching. Anyways, next up is Arsenal. Arsenal was the GOAT, bro. And that said, I love the thing that they did for it. It was a story, kind of like, and it also had like Pokemon mechanics. It was pretty cool. Also, straight at the GOAT. They should keep that in the game. Honestly. Next up is Natural Disaster Survival. I'm gonna put it pretty good. I love what you have to do. You have to talk to the Astro character that they removed back in 2018, and you have to get clues from specific areas. Talk to him and figure out the riddles that he's giving you, and then put them in that specific order. Or 3 of them you can solve from his riddles. The other one you can just guess. It's pretty simple. And then you have to go talk to him again, and wait for him to get exploded by the by the asteroid. Hey, don't get hit yourself. I learned that mistake because I was a ding dong. And then that's pretty much how you get the token. Pretty simple. Next up is Eat a World. Eat a World was all right, but it was kind of frustrating at the same time. So, Car Crushers 2. Car Crushers 2 was actually pretty good. And you didn't have to do anything at first. What do you have to do for the beginning? You have to find a key at the winner thing. You didn't have to win so don't worry. But yeah, that's how you pretty much get it. And so that's pretty good. Anyways, next up is Blade League. Straight up awful. I hated the boss fight. It took ages. It just at least it didn't take me like an all-nighter to get the thing. And anyways, next up we have Bayside High School, which is this. It was actually pretty good. We had to solve like a whole bunch of riddles in specific classrooms, and then after that, we can go inside the principal's secrets. We had to defeat the principal to get the Mega Token, and it was actually pretty cool. Next up is Refrigerator. So Refrigerator was actually not that bad. I was afraid it was going to be annoying, but it was actually the go. You have to find 4 specific pieces of paper or on 4 different floors. It doesn't matter. Or you have to find the specific areas of those notes, like Bigger Head, which they're all in the lobby, by the way. They're all in the lobby. Some, like, well, not exactly the lobby, but like in the shop or something, or down in the basement. And pretty simple. Then you have to encrypt the floppy disks. And then you put those specific numbers they get into the chest that's in the attic. Like, boom, you have the Mega Token. Next up is Tower Defense Simulator. Now, I would put it in the GOAT or pretty good. Mostly pretty good though, because I'm not really a big fan of the Tower Defense Simulator games. But considering the fact that people were playing it, and they updated the game while they were playing it, and you're like somebody was on the final wave, and they updated the game servers right where they were doing that, so they have to start all over. So I'm putting it in all right. Sorry, Tower Defense Simulator, you kind of ruined it for us. Anyways, next up is Pet Simulator 99. Now, I would put it in all right, but considering how long it took for us just to solve a simple thing, and here's what we had to do. So we had to get specific letters. We had to put those into the room after the 4th room, I believe, which is the blue room. You have to put it in Grunter, I believe. And then after you do that, a pot of gold will spawn into the room after you put in the knock joke on one of the doors, or on one of the houses in the room before the blue room. You find, and then you click every single clover that there is within the 5 room /5 on 5 difficulty, and then boom, bang, bop, there you go. You return to the pot of gold, you get the Mega Token, but again, considering how long it took, like, it literally took Creek over 3 hours just to find the thing. But at the same time, that was our fault, so I'll put it in all right. And so Drive World was kind of annoying, so I'll put it in all right. I would put it in good, but that's sorry. So we had to find 4 UFOs for a specific code, in order, of course. And then we had to get a ball to where, or a door next to a UFO is. You put in the ball in like the specific area. You put in the code that you've been given, and the door opens. It opens, and then there you go. You got yourself the Mega Token. But the ball was kind of annoying to get up the hill, so yeah. Anyways, Untitled box game, and I was honestly scared for this because you guys played it against the boss fights. It's for the regular token, and I was afraid that was kind of gonna be the same thing, but 10 times harder. But no, we actually had to. We did have to defeat the boss, but he was actually not that hard. So he wasn't good. Whoops. Anyways, next up is It Girl. It Girl was like a little story. First things first, you had to find you had to get the remote within the waiting room. You had to find 3 batteries. It's like in either in the lobby or in the staging or in the back room for where you dress up in. And then when you find all 3, you can turn on the TV, and you can turn to the breaking news. You do the little story thing, and pretty simple, so operating pretty good. And then finally, Fish. Fish was another one that was going to be hard. It wasn't that. It was a little bit hard, but at the same time, it wasn't. And so I'm going to put it in all right. Probably it's mostly because I don't really play Fish. And there we go. And then we had the lobby, which we don't care about. So yeah, there is my ranking of Mega Tokens. And honestly, this event was actually not that bad. I was expecting it to be bad, considering it's basically the second edition of the Hunt from last year. But it was actually pretty good. I like the items. Although, unfortunately, one of them, I thought we would be getting along with the gold track after we bought it. And I kind of feel like we all got scammed from paying 1,200 Robux. Because it's best if I show y'all. Hold on. So let me just log in here. Or let me join, and you'll see what I mean here. So if you haven't gotten to the final, I'm pretty sure we're getting another free avatar accessory after we get all the Mega Tokens have been found by other players. But if we go to the final zone, which is the Mega Zone, and if we go all the way up here, here's what I'm talking about, right? Now, if we get the gold track, we get this along with the regular cave, which is this. If you bought the gold track, you get the original item, which is free, and then of course the Mega Token items and all that. But here's the main issue. If we go all the way up here, you guys can see there's a crown. There's actually 2 crowns. There's another one right here. But let me show you what this is for. So if we go over here, this is the top 50 grand prize, and that honestly is like the sickest crown that anybody can get. I really want this item, but unfortunately, I need to be top 50 in order to get it. But yeah, if we go over here, if we goldify it, it costs 1,000 Robux, which is kind of a scam because if you take the gold track, that's like 1,200 Robux for paying basically all the items. So it feels like we got scammed like a teensy bit. That's kind of unfair, Roblox. Although I'm kind of already, I don't know if I'm seeing it correctly, but I get the feeling that people are going to start making UGC knockouts of this grand prize thing. So it's technically not a grand prize. And there's also another problem. If we go to the leaderboard and we see the top 50 for the grand prize, I honestly don't know if I'm even in top 50. Like, it says 1 day, 23 hours, and 17 minutes on my thing. But I don't know if I'm even on the leaderboard anymore. Like, I'm probably at the way bottom. So, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Me ranking the Mega Token in the events. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with all of you. I think the Hunt Mega Edition was honestly better than all the previous events. Definitely beats the Haunts by 100%. And as for the other events, this definitely beats all of them. But I definitely gotta go with this one as my favorite one out of all of them. Mostly because the Mega Token, because I like that. It's big as Pokemon mechanics and stuff. You know, I don't really play Pokemon. And I thought it was pretty cool. They 100% should keep that in the game. They should 100% keep that in the game. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time if my And yeah.